I'm going to do a drawing of proportions showing the proportions of this animal versus the proportions of this animal. The proportion of the head to the neck, to the body, to the tail, to the wings. And it's a good study to do because it's an easy way to simplify all the information you see. You see a lot of things when you look at this. You see the wings, you see the shape, you see that it's colored, and it's just too much information when trying to analyze and compare it to animals. You want to reduce that information. So a drawing just of proportions is an easy way to take just one element that describes these two animals, the size of their limbs, and compare it to each other. I've chosen different colors for different parts of the body so you can look at them in comparison to each other. So we're going to do the head in red. So I just draw head. And then I can take and sort of dimension the head and use the head dimension to figure out the rest of the size of the body. So the head is about that big, and then the neck is about 2 heads. So it's about 1 head length, 1 head that way, but it's a little thinner. Oh, I was gonna do the neck in a different color. So that's sort of the neck. And then the body, using the head again, looks to be about 1, 2, 3 heads long and about 1, 2, 3 heads high at the tallest. So I'm gonna go 1 head, 2 head, 3 heads, and then 1 head, 2 head, 1, 2 at the tallest. I think it's a little bit more, it's like 2.5. And then down from there. The tail, it's about 1 head and a half in length, but it's a little skinnier. And then the wings, in this case they're coming at us, so it's a little hard to see, but that wing, about 1, 2, 3, starting about there. So 1, 2, 3 heads, but long. And then the feet are about 1 head long, 1 head long, 1 head length down, but skinny. And then it's got the grip. Okay, the beak, if you look at the head, it's about the length of a head. So length of a head, but longer and thinner. So now we've done this guy. We'll do this guy with the same colors. So the head, right under it, let's say you just pick a, doesn't matter, for the head. And then the beak, it's about a little bit less than the head. So if that's 1 head, the beak is a little bit less. And then we said orange for the neck. So look at the head proportion, go down. The neck here is kind of in between the body and the head, so it's a little hard to tell. But let's say it's about that. And then the body, using again the head length, looks like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2 wide. 1 head, 2 head, 3 heads down, and about 1 head, 2 head wide. The wings, using the head again, 1, 2, 3 long and about 1.5 wide. So you go 1 head, 2 head, 3 long and about 1.5 head wide. Well, kind of goes down. Then the feet are tiny on this little guy. So you look at the head, and it's about half, or even less than half of the size of the head. That's the size of a head. Half of that, little feet. You could choose the color. You could choose something that interests you to show about the bird. Whenever you make a model or make a representation of something, you have to choose. So you could choose to make it the real size. You could choose to make it soft. You could choose to put a beak. You could choose to paint it the colors that the real bird is, but that's a decision that you make because you can't make it exactly like the real bird.